Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chiefs Kingdom Central, your go-to spot for all things Kansas City football. I'm your host, bringing you the latest from the heart of the NFL. Now, picture this. It's Week 16, the playoffs are out of reach after a heartbreaking loss, but the Chiefs are still fighting like the Warriors they are. What keeps this team ticking even when the odds stack up? Resilience, baby, that unbreakable spirit forged in the thunder of Arrowhead Stadium. But today, we've got some tough news on the injury front that's got fans holding their breath. Let's dive right in. First off, the big headline: star wide receiver Rashee Rice is still sidelined, not practicing at all as the Chiefs gear up for their showdown with the Tennessee Titans this Sunday. Yeah, you heard that right. Another DNP did not participate on Thursday's session, all because of that nagging concussion. Rice has been a key cog in this offense all season, hauling in passes with that electric speed and sure hands. But after taking a series of brutal hits in recent weeks, including that vicious shot from Chargers safety Tony Jefferson on a slant route over the middle in Week 15, he's stuck in the protocol. And folks, it's not just Rice. Fellow receiver Tyquan Thornton is right there with him, also out for concussion evaluation after a similar pounding from Jefferson. That hit on Thornton even sparked a near brawl on the field, leading to Jefferson's ejection. Talk about adding insult to injury. Now, the Chiefs' injury report is looking like a novel this week. Linebacker Leo Chenal, fullback Jalen Moore, cornerback Trent McDuffie, and offensive tackle Jawan Taylor are all on there too, though most of them managed limited sessions on Thursday. That's a silver lining, but without Rice and potentially Thornton, this passing game is taking a serious hit. And let's not forget the elephant in the room. Patrick Mahomes, our superhero quarterback, is done for the season with a torn ACL from that gut-wrenching, playoff-eliminating loss to the Chargers. Man, that moment in the waning seconds. It was like watching a dynasty stumble. Gardner Minshew too steps in for Week 17, but for this Titans matchup, we're looking at a depleted arsenal. Let's break this down a bit deeper, shall we? Rashee Rice isn't just any receiver. He's a second-year sensation out of SMU, drafted in the second round back in 2023. This guy exploded onto the scene last year with over 900 receiving yards and 7 touchdowns as a rookie, helping propel the Chiefs to their third Super Bowl win in 5 years. Remember that Super Bowl 58, where Mahomes and company outlasted the 49ers in overtime. Rice had 6 catches for 39 yards in that thriller. Fast forward to this season, and before these hits piled up, he was on pace for another 1,000-yard campaign, syncing up perfectly with Mahomes' cannon arm. But concussions, they're no joke in the NFL. The league's protocol is strict for good reason, protecting players from long-term damage like CTE. Rice has taken multiple blows lately. Anyone could be the culprit, but that Jefferson hit? Oof, it was textbook helmet-to-helmet stuff that had everyone cringing. Tactically, this is a nightmare for head coach Andy Reid, the mastermind who's been calling plays in KC since 2013. Reid's offense is all about that high-powered explosive passing attack. Think quick slants, deep bombs, and misdirection that leaves defenses dizzy. Without Rice, who's got that yards after-catch magic, the Chiefs lose a big chunk of their versatility. Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown will shoulder more load, but they're speedsters best suited for stretching the field. Enter Juju Smith-Schuster, the veteran who's been itching for more snaps. He could see a bump in targets. And don't sleep on the rookies. Jalen Royals and Nico Remigio might get their shot to shine. Royals, with his crisp route running from BYU, and Remigio's shifty moves, could be a spark. But against a Titans defense that's opportunistic, especially with their pass rush, the Chiefs' O-line needs to hold up, even with Taylor banged up. Historically, the Chiefs have been here before, folks. Think back to the glory days. Founded in 1960 as the Dallas Texans before moving to Kansas City in '63, right in the heart of Missouri barbecue country. Arrowhead Stadium, opened in '72, is the loudest venue in the league, hitting 142 decibels back in 2014. That's louder than a jet engine. Legends like Len Dawson, who quarterbacked them to Super Bowl IV victory in 1970, or Derek Thomas, the sack machine from the 90s with 126.5 career takedowns. Resilience is in their DNA. Remember the 2019 season? Mahomes dislocated his kneecap mid-year, missed games, but came back to lead them to the title. Or last year, when injuries ravaged the receiving core, yet they grinded out wins. Statistically, compare this to 2022. Chiefs led the league in passing yards per game at 297, But this year, without Mahomes and now Rice potentially out, they're dipping to around 220. That's a 25% drop-off. And in AFC West rivalries, the Raiders, Chargers, Broncos, they smell blood. The Chargers just handed us that loss, and with their safety Jefferson playing like a heat-seeking missile, it's fueling that old-school hatred. Chiefs-Raiders goes back to the AFL days, with epic battles like the 1968 playoff where Kelce shut him out 41-6. Chargers. It's become personal with stars like Justin Herbert versus Mahomes. Well, now Minshew. I caught up with a fictional insider, let's say Chiefs beat reporter Sam McDowell, for his take. Look, he tells me, Rice is the glue guy. Without him, Reed's gonna lean on the run game more, feeding Isaiah Pacheco those tough yards. But if Thornton clears too, this could be a low-scoring affair. And imagine Coach Reed at the podium, we're next man up, always have been. Rashid's a fighter, he'll be back when he's ready. Until then, we're scheming ways to exploit Tennessee's secondary. Or a fan quote from Chiefs Kingdom tailgate legend, Barbecue Bob, man, Arrowhead's gonna be rocking regardless. We've got Mahomes' magic in spirit, let's shock the Titans. Looking ahead, implications are huge. With playoffs gone, this Titans game is about pride, building for next year, and maybe spoiling Tennessee's slim hopes. Prediction: Chiefs win 24-17, with Minshew managing the game and the defense, led by Chris Jones, that disruptive force with 10 sacks this year, stepping up. Jones, by the way, is a homegrown talent from Mississippi State, extended big time in 2023. Long-term draft implications: maybe snag a top receiver or O-line help. And with Travis Kelce still anchoring the tight end spot, the guy who's not just a future Hall of Famer with over 11,000 yards, but also dating pop icon Taylor Swift, bringing that Swiftie crossover vibe, the offense rebounds strong in 26. But hey, what about some Chiefs trivia to lighten the mood? Did you know Arrowhead's named after the arrowhead-shaped stadium design, but it's also a nod to Native American history in the area? Or that the team's Tomahawk Chop chant started in the 90s, inspired by Florida State? Iconic moments: Mahomes' no-look passes, like that one against the Ravens in 2018, or the comeback in Super Bowl 54 down 24-0 to the Texans in the playoffs. Wild stuff. In pop culture, the Chiefs are everywhere, from Kelce's podcast with brother Jason, New Heights, dishing NFL life, to movies like Draft Day echoing their front office drama. And tying into current events, with the NFL pushing player safety amid concussion lawsuits, this Rice situation spotlights that ongoing battle. Wrapping this up, Chiefs fans, don't hang your heads. This team's won 3 rings since 2020, they're built for comebacks. Tune in Sunday for the Titans clash. Grab your red gear, fire up the grill, and let's make Arrowhead roar. What's your take? Drop a comment below, subscribe for more breakdowns, and remember, in Chiefs Kingdom, we rise together. Until next time, go Chiefs!